Quit wasting time on doing crazy Photoshop edits. I'm going to show you why I love Retouch4Me. And also, if you click my link in the description, you will save 20%, meaning also if you make a purchase, I do earn a commission as a result of this. How you can take your editing from basic and boring, crazy, awesome pro. I do photography, whether it's for products, brands, clients that retain my services, my creative marketing agency. I'm gonna show you how quick we can do this. First of all, Retouch4Me will give you 20 free credits. That's right. If you head over to the website, you can see the products it has, and it has more than just the Retouch plugins and the Photoshop panel and the video plugins to boost your video processing using Retouch4Me video plugins. But if you go down, I wanna show you, people are using this for weddings and events, right? The heel is to fix skin defects. The mattifier fixes shiny skin areas or overexposed light. Sometimes you just cannot turn the light down enough. Dodge and burn smooths troubled skin. Portrait volumes adds extra depth. So remember these settings, because when I take you in and I show you how to use this, fabric, it smooths out creases, cleans the backdrop, fixes skin defects, smooths troubled skin. It just creates ultra white smile and realistic looking too. It's an AI powered engine that's just phenomenal, right? So I'm excited because it works great. I am in Photoshop and I have just opened up my photos. All right, first beauty contestant pageant winner. I'm just gonna turn the layer underneath off. Now I'm gonna go to plugins. Once you download it and install Retouch4Me, I'm gonna open the panel. Now, I've already been using it, but I'm gonna make sure that Cloud Retouch is set. I'm just gonna go over and show you that this panel, the heel, mattifier, dodge and burn, portrait volume, skin tone, eye vessels, eye brilliance, white teeth, fabric, and clean backdrop, okay? Now, if you go to their website, what each one of those do, heel is going to fix skin defects. Dodge and burn smooths troubled skin. Whiten teeth cleans an ultra white smile. This is an AI powered editing plugin, and it just does a phenomenal job, guys. For this, I'm going to do heel. I noticed some shiny spots on the portrait volumes because I want to show you. Eye vessels, she doesn't have any like eye vessels that I'm noticing that are really red, right? Now I am gonna click, because we can see her eyes, I'm gonna click eye brilliance and white teeth. Clean backdrop, we'll try it because I do wanna see how it goes. Now with all these selected, after it runs through, then you can go back and turn the sensitivity down on the tool, okay? I am just gonna leave this up for now. I've selected the ones I want, and now I'm gonna hit retouch and let Retouch4Me do its magic. Now, you will be surprised, instead of going through and taking all the times to manually click every single, like if I wanted to hide every single like zit, every pimple, every blackhead, I'm gonna have to use either a spot healing brush tool or healing brush tool. So Retouch4Me is doing a handful of tasks that I would normally do all in one go. And it's literally going through every filter, as you guys can see, oh my goodness. This is just absolutely amazing. Look at that. Look how much it brightened her eyes, it smoothed her skin. And let's zoom in to see if Retouch4Me actually destroyed the skin texture, because I don't affiliate or use products that I don't. Wow, that is phenomenal. It has maintained all of her skin texture. And it's all her. Now, if I wanted to, I could come through and grab another brush and go through and get every little thing that I notice and be extra picky. If I see like this hair right here or fly hairs right here, yeah, then I can go ahead and grab a tool and then do it. But look how much time I just saved on this one, right? This photo is done. Now look at the before and look at the after on this. All right, now I'm gonna bring this photo up on top. And here's before, here's after with Retouch4Me. Here's before without Retouch4Me, here's after. Notice how it never changed the shape of her face and it kept everything perfect. A huge thing, which I feel other AI programs are lacking right now, is because it tries to like thin the face or it changes the bone structure a little bit. And in some cases it doesn't, but in some cases it's slight. As you can see, like the results here are perfect. That is phenomenal. I've just probably saved like a good half hour in a couple clicks. I'm more impressed. Moving right along to our next contestant. There's no fabric we're gonna have to use. If there's additional edits outside of this, it will just be stuff that I'm being additionally picky on that I would have to correct anyways. Now let's go ahead and hit retouch. And let's just see if it lives up to the hype. So while it's also doing this, don't click and try to do other things in Photoshop while it's spinning, because just like any other plugin, you can go ahead and accidentally crash it, which, whatever. I mean, if you relaunch Photoshop, you'll get a recovered version, but I'm just excited to see if like this is gonna keep like living up to the hype that it's all about. And this is, I already know it's going to, but this is the exact reason why I affiliate with Retouch4Me. And I'm so glad their marketing team actually reached out. Now, a little bit about me, I'm a creative agency owner. Something like this has saved me so much time achieving the results that I would like do already, because I know how to use other brushes in Photoshop. And wow, you got to be kidding me. And this is like correcting, this is just so on point. This is amazing. Let's look at her skin to make sure. Holy man. Phenomenal job. All right. And look at the eyes on that. Wow. On the photo, it just turned out phenomenal. Okay, now I forgot to duplicate this, but I'm going to go ahead, hold shift, select all of the filters that are the plugins that Retouch4Me, and I'm going to group those real quick, and I'm going to click OK. So I can turn this off and show you the before and the after. Wow. And look at the shadows it eliminated too, because you can tell like she had some harsh lighting on her face, and even on her arm, it lightened. Wow, look at just everything. Phenomenal. Now, can it live up to the hype? I'll stop being an affiliate right now if it doesn't get this photo right, because I'm telling you, right here, this photo is beautiful. It is shot. The lighting's good. The eyes are open. The pose is phenomenal. Now, this is, let's see, eye vessels, okay. Fabric. Fabric's good. That is made to be kind of, I love it. So I have selected the plugins I want to use. I'm going to go ahead and hit retouch. And let's just see if it lives up to the Retouch4Me hype, the AI-powered engine. So once again, I forgot to duplicate the layer. That's okay, because I'm going to group them, and I can turn them all on and off, okay? Now, I'm going to collapse the Retouch4Me panel, but I can click it right here. Let's go ahead and do a before and an after. I am impressed. And that mattifier, as you can tell, got rid of some of the shine, which can be very hard to control, even when you're just adjusting manual exposure. Sometimes you might have to get in there with the burn tool and darken those simple areas, and it can be very tedious and time consuming. Oh, look at it. It did not manipulate her face shape. It just kept her beauty, and it really, wow, I am just impressed. Let's zoom out and get a before and after of this. Okay, before Retouch4Me, after with Retouch4Me. Wow, look at that. The lighting composition too. I'm impressed. Now, if I wanted to manually see like what this right here, this portrait volumes is doing, look with portrait volumes off and then portrait volumes on. It is adding like subtle depth here, and just really giving it that model-esque light on your subject, it feels, and kind of controlling the shadows and color. Wow, that is beautiful. I am impressed. Let's go here and just kind of do the same thing. Here's before and here's after, and let's check out this portrait volumes. Wow. That really controls light beautifully. Now skin tone, phenomenal. Dodge and burn, look at that. Look at all the spots that I would have had to go through and use the dodge tool, the dodge and burn tool, because that's what that is. It is the lightening and darkening of your shadows, highlights, and midtones. All right. So, and once again, before, after, well, phenomenal. Okay. Before, after. Now, let's look at the portrait volumes. That's without portrait volumes. That's with portrait volumes. Without skin tone, with skin tone. Dodge and burn, huge. Look at this. Look how much work it does on that dodge and burn layer alone. And if you wanted to see all the individual brush strokes that this thing is doing for you, you can turn off all of them and just turn on the dodge and burn. Look at that. That's everything it touched with the dodge and burn brush, 2 brushes, right? And if I wanted to see how many moves it did on skin tone or portrait volumes, you can see. The mattifier, look at that. Well, of course, the white teeth, it creates a new... The eye brilliance, phenomenal job. Healing, look at that. Look at how many clicks. If I just counted those clicks right there on that heel brush alone, okay? Check it out, link in description. My personal code is all caps, all one word. It's money, MONEY, and then 20, or click the link in the description. And once again, I am an affiliate for this amazing Retouch for Me because it absolutely crushes it. 20 free credits to get started, plus an additional 20% off with my code MONEY20. Leave me a comment if you're with it with Retouch for Me, if you use it, if you have any experience, or download it and try the free version.